Okay, what you'll have to do with this bezel right here, you have to get this bezel, which is a factory bezel, and you will have to, your first LED light will fit in this one with no problem. Now this one right here, you will have to come over and do a little bit of a modification with it and cut these little notches out right here on the corners, because these little lights have a little corner right here that you'll have to make account for in order for it to fit properly. So you will get these light bulbs, put them in here. It will go here. And this one fits in perfectly. Now the second one, you will have to get it, put it in here also. Put that side in first, and then pop that side in, and it will fit perfectly. And that's pretty much how they'll look from the front once you get them put in. Now, what I did was I had to fashion these little metal rods right here. I made these out of some flat iron that I had at the house. And what you'll do is you'll put them on the back, and they'll serve as a brace to go behind the light and the plastic bezel, which will hold the light in. And here's a sample how I got one done so far. What I did was I went to Lowe's and got some screws that are let's see here. This number 6, 32 by 2 inches. Those are the nuts that will fit, because these lights have a screw hole in the back of them that you can put some screws in. See those little holes right there? There's 4 of them. You can use those, and that's the screw that will fit in there. That number 6, 32 by 2 inches is the screw you'll get. Or you can get a 32 by 1 inch, which will also fit. What I'm gonna do with mine is I'm gonna cut mine off. I'm gonna cut them off with a cutting wheel, and then cut them off, and then put a lock nut on them and put another bolt on there also to make sure they're tight. And this will sit flush behind the metal right here, and it shouldn't interfere with the top metal rail right here on there with the light. So like I said, this is only for, as you can see, they look pretty good. They sit right, pretty asymmetrical to the front of the truck, so they should point fairly straight. Like I said, I am doing this only for, this truck is only going to be for car shows, and it's never going to be, probably ever be driven at night. So I'm not trying to win any, like I said, it'll be in car shows, but I'm not trying to pass a motor vehicle inspection with these headlights. In Texas, they don't require a motor vehicle inspection for trucks anyway at this time anymore. So like I said, they'll look good, and I get a chance, I'll put out another video with them actually functioning inside of the truck. But like I said, just make sure that you buy those aftermarket plugs that go with the truck. It'll come, they come aftermarket. They have a relay that goes with them, because they're specifically designed to work with LED lights to handle the power, and makes your LED lights brighter. Because if you hook your LED lights up to the factory harness in your truck, your LED lights are not going to work, and they're going to flicker. So that's what you need to do to get those to work properly. You got to have that relay, that harness with the relay to plug into your vehicle. Hope this helps somebody out in the future. Like I said, I couldn't figure out any other way to get these things to bolt up in your truck. So like I said, and it still allows, once I cut those bolts off, you'll still have plenty of clearance to put your harness, your bezel back into the truck. Give me a few minutes. I'll see if I can saw those bolts off and show that it does actually fit in there with plenty of clearance back there, and it won't interfere with the core support.